Hi everybody, thank you for coming to my channel. This is Wendy with Wendy's Paper Junk, and this is going to be a flip through of this comic book journal. I know I showed bits and pieces on a few videos before, but I finally got it finished and I wanted to show you, and I had some fun, and I know there's a glare on it, but we'll get through it real quick. So let me show you what exactly. It's actually quite bigger than my screen. This is, let's see, it is a Marvel Alternaverse, I guess, comic. You can see it has Captain America, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and it's called Runes. Okay, here is the back. It was $4.95 back in the day. I think this is like a 90s. Doesn't really say. If it did, I probably glued over it. All right, so here is the back cover. And this is just an elastic band that I'm using to, here is the bottom view, the side view, the top view. Okay, so I'm just using an elastic band to close, and it's completely removable. This does have 90 pages. That's counting front and back. Okay, the size of this is one of the larger comics. It is 6.5 by 10 1/4, or let's make sure. Yeah, 10 1/4. All right, so that's the size. I'm going to try to keep it in frame. So this cover, this comic book, had a really neat film that covered the title, the cover page. So I wanted to keep that intact, which is what I did. So this is part of the cover, but this is the actual cover that's been sewn, and it's been sewn all the way around the whole the whole edge. So, and it's semi-hard. It's a semi-hard. It's not a hard cover, but it's semi-hard. So when we open it up, here's the first page, and this big pocket here has a huge notebook in it with drawing paper, copy paper, different types of paper to write on. And I will say this has a lot of inserts, such as journaling tags and notebooks and stuff, because I really wanted it, I really wanted to keep the pages as intact as I could. The whole comic book is in here, so I didn't leave anything out. So, like, even the majority of the pockets are made with other pages from this book. Okay, so here is a fun side tag. It has just random journaling tags, and then I have this like library style one. I have another notebook. I have a random tag in here, and a big all the tags are kind of oversized to fill up the pages because they're so big. So on this back side, you have a little tuck here, and like I said, I try to keep the majority of the imagery open. So, but you have, random tags, fun little envelope with some surprise things in there. I did not embellish the main, the journaling, drawing pages, because I figure that is where you want to do your artistic ability, stuff at. Here is a fun, it's just paper clipped on here. There's some goodies in here. So when you flip it over, you have this other little journaling card with some stickers. So we have those there. And then, of course, random papers, graph paper, notebook paper. Here is, okay, so you have this pocket, I mean this card with a pocket that has, and of course journaling on the back, and then you have this fun tag as well. You have those, and then if you can see them, some of them kind of blend in. These comic book pockets have trading cards. Oops. Have trading cards in them. So I just randomly put those in places too. Excuse me. Okay, so here, this is probably the only other 2 pages that I embellished, because I just thought this was a really cool scenery, and it blended in with this gold yellow paper. So, and then I had to put, I found that superhero and I had to stick that somewhere. So, but otherwise I didn't really embellish the journal page. Here is like a file like folder. It opens up and you have this big tag here, with the pocket and some spots here. You have another pocket. Like I said, lots of pockets with lots of, this is another journaling tag with a little tiny, look at that, Spider-Man, little tiny Spider-Man. And like I said, they're just, I call it, I guess, naked, just a naked card, journals to just do your own art with, because these pages were just too cool to really cover up. I have a hidden paperclip here, and then I have this massive, okay, I'm trying to keep it all in frame. So this massive card, okay, that is a massive journal card. And then this beast here is actually just a envelope, and it has a little tag here, and it's filled with a stack of graph paper, because if you're, you know, graph paper is awesome for all sorts of things. So those go there because they're just huge. All right, so then we flip it, we have another hidden thing, so with a card in there. Then of course, so, oh yeah, I forgot. I did put in this weird, it was in the comic books, so I just stuck it in there. Here's another hidden, I say hidden because sometimes I don't even see them. I kind of forget that those pockets are there. So here is the center page. The center page has some really cool brick paper, an envelope with some neat stuff in it. I am not going to show you that. This side, I know you're not supposed to mix, but this was vintage. It's still in its original packet. You know, it's never been opened, and it's from the Justice League. And it is, I mean, it's comics. I figure, what the heck? I'm just going to put that in there because it goes. So, and I left the monster as the center because, you know, I'm like that. All right, and then I put, there's another little pocket here with some info. An info card, and then you have this mid-sized pocket, and I put some random cardstock in here to do your art or journal on, and like you have random tags, so random tags there. Here is a corner pocket with some vintage, this is from the late 80s, early 90s coloring book. So there's some coloring pages in here, some old school, you know, trivia, whatever. It's in here. I stuck it in. All right, then you have pages. Then I have a little flip out here of this crazy lady. This opens up. You have a pocket with a card, journaling spots, of course. And then I did a big, nice cardstock here. And of course, you've got the band. So there's that. And then on this side is the old comic book ads, because they always put ads in the back. So I put that in there. And this is a journaling tag that has, of course, a pocket on it. So you have another card and just a flat journal spot. And then that's a little pocket there. And then the opposite pocket, after you go through this side, is the rest of the ads, which I think is pretty cool. You have this big old comic book tag, and you got this really fancy envelope that has something in it. I will just random things, and it goes back in there like that. So I just kept that there, right there. I just love this, the colors that are popping out. Here's another pocket, and once again I have a big sheet of cardstock, some random funny saying cards. I love those, and some various tags to play with. So those are in there. So then I have some more paper. This belly band. Okay, so I'll take this out. So this belly band, you can still see the artwork on this. So you have this big piece of paper. So when you flip it over, I actually did the full sheet of graph paper. So it's kind of like have an extra space to draw a full sheet on. So, and this kind of acts as a writing board as well, kind of, but that's the purpose, was having this big extra sheet in here. So that is, and that slips right in there. What else? Oops. All right, so more pages and more cardstock with various cards. And then, oh, the back pocket has a pocket here, and it has a pocket here. And I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so I do have some fun different types of graph and ledger cardstock back there. But this, a friend painted this, and I just love this paper. And it feels so good. And I didn't want to cut up the paper, and I left it how she sent it and folded it to me. But when you open it up, it made perfect spots for these journal tags. So like this is brick wall, you know, this is marble, this is geometric. So what I did was I just kept these just like this. This was how the paper was folded and sent to me, and it just fit perfectly. So, and the paper is just screaming this comic book with me. Look how cool this paper is. And it just feels good. I hope she sends me more. If she's listening, I love her painted paper like this. I don't even know what type of paper she used, but it just feels so nice. So this is my favorite paper, painted paper at that. So whoever gets this, man, do something fancy with this, because love it. I feel it up all the time. So I stuck that in there, and then that's it. Oh, the back, and then the back cover. So that is the comic book junk journal. And then I just put this on it, and it kind of just holds it in spot. So that's done. I can check that off of my stuff that I've made in 2021. So let me know what you think down below. Like, subscribe, share. And I'm thinking I might do another comic book a little differently. But I'm thinking about doing another one. So stay tuned. Bye.